I love her so much, bro. We've asked her to come on the show numerous times.
She doesn't love you.
Right? So she slept with like the brand manager or one of the top guys.
Oh.
So they renewed her contract.
Now I have one question for you.
Yes.
Will God be on time with Minnie dlamini?
Do you want her?
We need her.
Oh yeah, of course.
When I
Sanibonani babukeli, namhlanje we're talking about the MacG and Minnie dlamini saga. MacG allegedly stated that when an alcoholic brand was refusing to renew Minnie dlamini's contract, she slept with one of the top guys in the company to get it renewed. It is also alleged that she was cheating with her ex-husband, Quinton Jones, when she was with Khune. All of this caused havoc on social media. Some stating that MacG is insulting Minnie dlamini, and others stating that she's receiving karma. Watch the following videos and write a comment in the comment section about what you think.
Shocked. I remember there was a time she was the face of like a big alcohol brand, right? And they weren't renewing her contract. So she slept with like the brand manager or one of the top guys.
Oh.
So they renewed her contract for the
you see, you had
for the
files,
face.
Mossy.
You had files.
You had files.
Yeah.
She was the face of an alcohol brand.
Yeah, very expensive one.
A whiskey.
Champagne.
There's so many stories going around because even with when she was apparently also allegedly is that she was cheating with her the ex-husband when she was with Khune, because that's another story I heard.
Oh, when she was with Khune,
yes.
the richer nigga was
the
Mr. Jones.
Yes, Mr. Jones. That's
Jesus
another.
Christ.
Gee,
Yeah.
it's wild.
And one of the DSTV bosses, you see now, like it kind of goes in the whole story. Like she also was cheating when she was cheating on the husband. She was with the a DSTV boss. One of the
Kumnandi
DSTV
ekhaya.
executives.
Wait, what a DSTV boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's wild, bro.
So now, this is not nice, man, you know, 'cause especially when you think like how some people always get gigs and whatnot, you know what I mean? I don't care who they sleep with, but when you hear now bosses of channels and you know, it's,
And
then you look back
that's
at
how
the
she
work.
got, well, they're saying apparently that's how she got, you know, her show, you know.
Yes, and that's my thing, bro. Like, I don't hate it, girls. Like, listen, we're all hustling. However you get your money, it's up to you. It's your body. You can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
right? But don't sell us a dream, a
Let's
lie.
got this shit on merit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there's no difference between Minnie and Zoto Abantu. They're both selling pussy. One owns it, one doesn't. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's where my issue is. It's like, if you're selling pussy, just say, yeah, I'm selling pussy. That's how I get my shit. Kudos to you. Who are we to judge? We're not God. We're all hustling. We're all trying to get
But does
money.
she owe anyone an explanation though?
Yeah, like you see, like
She
for example,
does
Big Explicit.
because she paints herself as the saint and as this person who works hard for money. And imagine how many girls want to be like Minnie dlamini or Mihlali.
And they
Until
don't
they're
know
selling
the actual-
false dreams. I saw a tweet from Minnie dlamini. Why? It's so disappointing, dog. I love her so much, bro. We've asked her to come on the show numerous times.
She doesn't love you.
Right? And she gladly denied, which we respect.
You wouldn't come and bash her.
We didn't come and bash her because she's got every right to not want to come on the platform. Right? She's got the decency to say the MacG and Jup Jup podcast is the most degrading piece of content I wish I never consumed. I couldn't even finish it. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Women can't be spoken about like this, and it's condoned. Do better. Goslet, what did I say in that interview about women that was so derogatory
Like I said, I
Or
think
degrading.
or degrading?
so. Obviously, that's what's triggered Amanda. You see, like
Bro, do you know what this is like? What's that show that she does, Homegrown or whatever?
oh yeah, the sports show.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like me tweeting, at homegrown, the style of presenting is so archaic.
Yeah.
I wish they'd get a real woman who knows about sports.
I can't even finish this thing because she's so ignorant on sports. She knows nothing. It's like soccer zone all over again. I can't watch this thing. Yo, there's so many sports shows I can watch.
And I don't tweet that because I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
Mina ngena.
Now I have one question for you.
Yes.
Will God be on time with Minnie dlamini?
Do you want her?
We need her.
Oh yeah, of course.
When I told her I was coming.
Oh yeah.
Sis! Sis, are you really going to that show?
Yeah, come on.
I said the same, but you were like, you gonna get roasted. I was like, Miss, are you really gonna get roasted? So, do you want me to talk to her seriously?
Please do, man.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm not saying she's
Yeah, you can't guarantee.
You can.
she's a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
But
Who was tremendously hurt,
yeah, of course.
who's going through a lot.
I saw you guys at the black coffee thing at Daruma.
I remember. And then you came and spoke about it. I saw them. And then I sat behind them. I'm like, this guy's so fucking random. Literally, he was sitting in the corner where we all walk in. Firstly, how are you going to miss you? He's at the entrance. Then he comes on the podcast. I saw them. Didn't talk to them. I just sat behind them. What a weirdo. Okay, well, just come and say hi. Just come and say hi. No, we also saw you. Don't worry. No, she's. You know what it is. It's just remembering that. I always have to remind people, like, Minnie, she's my younger sister. She's 12 years younger than me. So we literally, like, big sis, small sis, Gazlam. Her parents, my parents, like, we all know each other, siblings, everything. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? She comes to the house, I go to her house, we go to Durban. It's just everything, you know? She's literally, for my son's birthday and his initiation present, she's taking him and his boys to Rockin' Them Daisies.
Rocking the daisies.
Rockin' the Daisies, yeah. So she's literally part of family. But she's young, you know, and in spite of everything she's gone through, she's young.
Yeah.
She's 32.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
so
She's at a crazy ride.
yeah. I'll speak to her.
Yeah, no, we'll see. If God allows, it will happen.
And
Doors
hopefully,
always open.
hopefully she'll watch this, and you're very scary.
Ah, come on, Sisunat.
You are not authentic or brave if your truth violates another person's right to a dignified and safe life. You are a bully. Let's talk about what that guy with the podcast said about Minnie dlamini very quickly. Hi guys, I'm dlamini, the voice of marketing and your friend in all things marketing, brand building, and sometimes pop culture. I didn't even want to talk about this because I'm so bored of saying the same thing over and over again. We cannot keep supporting platforms and people who share rhetoric that encourages people to hate one another, to have limiting beliefs and mindsets that are dangerous for the progression of our society. That particular podcast has that kind of audience that seeks that kind of information, and then they give them that content. So they're not helping us change our society at all. South Africa is an unsafe country. It's not safe for women and children. It's not safe for so many of us. We are not growing. There's a lot of unemployment. There's so much going on. The last thing we need are platforms that validate our ignorance and that keep us small-minded, small everything. And I hate that you find that it's a lot of our African brothers. When I say African, I mean with the skin color, who are the ones who create most of the platforms and the content that's about that. And then they repost each other and reshare each other. So really, I'm just very irritated by that. And I've said what I've had to say a lot of the time about a lot of these platforms. And you know, what I will say is that the statement that he made was disgusting, horrific. It was everything. But I'm not surprised because that's what he does all the time. I think for me, my concern comes in the idea that brands put money into these platforms. They are saying that they stand for what these people say. And they cannot play dumb and victim and say, oh, we didn't expect him to say that. Oh, yes, you did, because he's always said things like that. it's for me a reflection of how there are a lot of marketing teams in South Africa that don't understand how to do marketing in different ways, because if they did, they would know that they don't have to kowtow to one platform to get viewers and to get mileage and sales and whatever. The same people who watch that platform and that podcast are on other platforms and other environments where they're not being encouraged to be toxic and weird, where they are being taught to be better, experiencing better things, and can still engage with brands and their offerings in a healthier way. So I don't buy the story that, oh, just because it's the biggest podcast platform in South Africa, it means that you must go there as a brand no matter what. No. Where's your integrity? What are your brand values? What is the vision? What is the legacy the brand is trying to leave behind? This cannot be it. It's also scary that there are so many people. I mean, that podcast now has, I think, 1.5 million subscribers. There are that many people who believe in this kind of rhetoric. I am so sorry to Minnie for the fact that she had to be treated that way and experience what she's experiencing. Ladies, I hope you know that that's not fine. It's not banter. It's not authenticity. It's bullying. It's violence. It's abuse. And just because it's on pop culture platforms, it doesn't make it okay. Just because it's normalized in South Africa and with its violent culture and brands that support violent culture, it doesn't mean that it's okay. There are lots of amazing platforms. And it's sad because, I understand. There are lots of people who want to be famous. There are lots of people who want to make money. And they know that partnering with that platform will help them get a lot of visibility. And so you see a lot of girls, a lot of guys who don't believe in what that guy says, partnering with him on the platform, being part of it, not calling anything out, because they're desperate to succeed. They're desperate to be famous. They're desperate to make money. And they don't want to be activists, right? And I get it. You need money. And then people also argue and say, well, his platform employs so many people. It's changed people's lives because it employs people. Guys, there are so many regimes that have happened throughout history. The Holocaust, all of those things. There are negative parts of it. They oppressed people. They did a lot of terrible things. And then there's some parts where are positive for some people. Some people benefited from the Holocaust. People benefited from those regimes. There are people whose life improved through dictators. It doesn't mean that the system the dictator created is okay. It's still inhumane and it's still wrong. And you can still improve people's lives doing the right things the right way. You don't have to use shady, disgusting, toxic tactics to be able to grow and be seen or to lead and improve the world, right? So we cannot say just because he's employing people, it's okay for him to abuse people or to feed society the wrong things. No, because the destruction he leaves behind him is something we're all going to have to experience and all have to fight through because of what that content is. So it's a no from me. I'm sorry to Minnie and any woman who's ever experienced that kind of abuse from men who don't know how to articulate themselves and have been encouraged to be bullies instead of being adults and using their words wisely. Let's talk about it in the comment section below.
MacG reminds me of those young boys in high school. Akufune umntu akufune xa usangamvumi, they're gonna start talking shit about you. He reminds me of abafana baselokishini bafike behlele ekoneni begadeni yonke amantombazana agqitha kwesi strato and bazamoshela but ke akahambi kahle and they get mad for that. He reminds me of those cool kids who bash women, or I would say slay queens, because kaloku they don't have access to those kinds of women. Abana access to kubo. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna bash those girls. They're gonna talk shit about them. He is so misogynistic. He is so like azana boni ndoda ecapkela abafazi olahlobo inobunondoda yenaqala. There's absolutely no way. And if he does have a girlfriend, sana I wonder kwenzeka ntoni kulo relationship, because the way that man is comfortable of talking about women is so scary. Uhlobo athetha ngalo, it's not even a way I myself as a transsexual woman myself, I would never talk to about women like that ever. I would never do that. And now I would say I'm probably more of a man than him, because uhlobo yena athetha ngalo abafazi. I always wonder who raised you. Uhlobo athetha ngalo about women and how he degrades women is the most appalling thing you could ever see. And it's so sad that there's so many men out there that agree with MacG nohlobo athetha ngalo ngabantu besifazane. It's so disgusting. Noba sekuthiwa intombazana yenza ntoni to get money. You are ungumntu wokugqibela to talk about a woman ngola hlobo. That's just my 2 cents, girl.